Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Eh, bonsoir mon frère Philippe, ça va? Bah si tu veux, on peut jouer Co-op, t'es dispo, hein.
Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. Okay, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Rooney. Oh, nice touch. In by Rooney. Cannavaro tries to clear. Played back in. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Foden, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Ah ouais, je pense que quelqu'un t'a signalé ou t'as fait quelque chose de fraude, plus ou moins. C'est pas Konami, mais son network. Oui, oui, je connais pas mal de personnes qui ont subi qui ont eu le même traitement que
Chelsea
toi.
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider plays it short. And it's Cannavaro. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gerrard. Vieira stands tall and stands strong. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's tidy. He's in a good position here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Morocco presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead.
Moi aussi, j'ai vécu la même chose, malgré que j'ai envoyé un simple message à un adversaire, mais voilà, ils ont dit comme quoi ça rentre pas dans leur politique, etc. Ils ont bloqué mon compte, je sais pas, est-ce que c'est 6 jours ou 10 jours. Bah, j'ai réclamé, j'ai contacté le support, mais
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
voilà.
There could be more on the way.
Baresi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And claimed it back swiftly. Schneider, good driving run. Oh, that's a key interception. Morocco have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Eto'o. Now it's Foden. Lahm makes the interception. Dembele knocks it into space. Now it's Rooney. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Thuram.
Pretty robust defending.
Now he's off and running. Nice bit of trickery, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Looking to go deep. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Ouais, c'est pourquoi moi j'ai désactivé,
This will probably be a dink far post.
de recevoir les messages. Comme ça, je suis
I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
And this is Rooney. That's good play. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical.
Enfin, après, si tu refais la même chose, je pense la prochaine fois, tu vas passer à 20-21 jours. Après, je pense 30 jours et dire, le dernier recours, ça sera, je pense, c'est un mois, je pense, mais après, ils vont supprimer plutôt 30 ans. Donc, il faut faire gaffe.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
Surtout c'est en camp principal, mais c'est un camp secondaire. Si créer un autre sur le principal, où t'as mis de l'oseille, bah, c'est un peu difficile d'accepter.
Substitution in progress. Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. And this is Dembele. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Morocco are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Messi goes short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, such a clever touch. Morocco with another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Schneider. Morocco can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Foden. He is through here. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Morocco really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Morocco pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So off we go once more. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Lam. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's not got that quite right. Back to the keeper it goes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's having a hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. And it's Nedved. In with the challenge. Eto'o. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. That's a throw. Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that is out of play.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Van Basten. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're quick to get it back. Sané. Now there's a fine ball. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's there to make the challenge. And he has been fouled there. Morocco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Mbappe. Tries from a long way out. Now that was quite some save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Morocco have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Hangs in across. And he thumps it. There's the shot! No, that's just wide.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Saliba. That's Cannavaro. Quality ball. And it's Snyder. Nicely weighted ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chelsea get their fourth corner. Real chance! Long ball upfield. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. And he's on his way! Morocco can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice looking ball. Eto'o looking to run onto it. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicked it back promptly. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now that is a hefty challenge. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
C'est quoi ça? Enfin, enfin. Oui, chacun comment on voit le match, comment on voit les choses.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Stood up well to him there. A probing pass. That's good vision. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yuma.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And this is Iniesta. Now it's Sané.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but big chance, Ibrahimovic! Goal! Wolfsburg! First blood drawn.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Wolfsburg have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Del Piero gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero. Oh, that's neat. Kokchu. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rodri. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Flashes it across.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played out wide. That's a shade optimistic. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vardiol. Now it's Dani Olmo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Après, je pense la première maintenance pour l'année 2026, je pense que ça sera le 10, je pense.
Iniesta, and he whips in across. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Wolfsburg are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Now it's Sané. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And this is Gullit. Big chance! One-on-one! That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he can clear it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out towards the flank. And it's Iniesta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Wolfsburg leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again then.
Wolfsburg really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's Del Piero. Aims beyond the There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lahm, across. Bayer claims it without any fuss. Wolfsburg do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? And here's Gullit. That's a good ball out wide. Caught offside that time.
Moi, je trouve que c'est Trafiers un outil.
Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Sauf c'est un
Messi.
donc il va chercher
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Nicely weighted ball.
De toute façon,
Now it's
moi,
Del
je vais choisir
Piero.
Philippe
Chance here
Inzaghi.
to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
Parce que j'ai une ancienne carte. Je trouve que son ID par rapport au jeu, il est un
Inter
peu
Milan
même si
are
ce
looking
sera-
to play on the
sera-
counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly
fin
when
d'année, on
defending
va
at least.
Oh,
choisir
he's going to be
une
pulled back
carte
for that one.
jaune,
This could
je
spell
pense. Il
real
passe pas
trouble.
le
We know he
100%
has
comme
already
l'année
been
dernière.
booked. He knows what's coming. A second yellow and he's off. Wolfsburg are down to 10 men. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Maldini. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. This is the time you need that pace.
That's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Mbappe! Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that some...
And a chance! It's loose, and he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers
Mais
forward.
pour
You
moi, la
can't
carte
help but leave some gaps at the back.
épique, c'est je trouve la bonne, c'est celle de Fields.
This is Ibrahimovic.
Parce que j'ai déjà cette carte.
That has ended up in no
Mais
man's
moi, je
land.
vais aller chercher.
Wolfsburg perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Parce que j'ai une ancienne carte. J'aime son
And it's Iniesta.
ID player.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this
C'est ce qui se
opponent.
passe.
He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way
Sans
through.
doute. Je le prends. Je sors pour les
And Del Piano!
play, donc chercher un
Oh, that
gardien
was
plutôt les
wicked,
Barcains.
a truly
Ils sont
wicked
pas un
effort.
gardien
Yeah, I
public.
mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pour le fin d'année, pour le 31 décembre, je pense qu'on va choisir une carte châtaigne. L'année dernière. Ça sera pas des cartes ouf, donc entre 101 et 102.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 7, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Messi, il numero 8. Park Ji-sung, il numero 17.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Odegaard, Vinicius Junior. Chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into... Mbappe! Spread out to the left. Played into the... Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. He's not got that quite right. Messi chasing after it. And this is Park Ji-sung. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe, it's played through for him. And he's straight offside.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Somewhat
recupero.
off target. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh no, what has happened here? Inter Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi
What are
che
your
tra
thoughts on today?
Je disais que moi j'ai déjà la carte de Javier Zanetti, donc je pense que c'est la banque carte Epic gratuite pour le moment. Mais pour le free-to-play, donc les gens free-to-play qui viennent de commencer, bah, ils vont chercher Oliver Kahn, le gardien de but, donc c'est pas mal. Mais moi je vais prendre Filippo Inzaghi. Parce que j'ai juste cette carte. J'ai juste cette carte de Filippo Inzaghi, donc même si il a entre 103, 102, mais j'aime son player ID, donc c'est pour ça que je vais aller chercher Filippo Inzaghi. Moi, mais pour les autres, voilà, ils en ont besoin, ils vont choisir le joueur gratuit ou la carte épique gratuite, mais en fin d'année, le 31 décembre, on aura la chance de choisir euh, une carte Showtime entre 100 et 102. Comme l'année dernière, on va choisir une carte Showtime, voilà. Ouais, je sais pas, à chaque fois te sort des trucs, donc voilà, je vais pas le mettre titulaire, mais quand même je vais utiliser de temps en temps. Voilà. Salut Sylvia. Ah oui, c'est la Joker, oui. Même il sera utile pour les gens qui jouent en, en jeu de possession. Je pense que ça sera un bon attaquant pour eux. Ça sera un bon attaquant avec le Joker et les petits. C'est pas comme Romario, mais voilà. Même avec la Juve, il
Welcome to
était fort
those
aussi.
who
Même
have
avec
joined
la
us all
Juve.
here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is
Oui, De
the
Sailly, il
place
est
to
fort,
be.
oui. Mais
My name's Peter
Vieira,
Drury,
je
and
pense
here's my
que
co-commentator
destructeur
for the game.
vient pas.
It's Jim Beglin.
Oh,
Plutôt plaque
thanks,
tournante,
Peter.
je
It's a
trouve
pleasure and a
pas
privilege
mal
for me to be
aussi.
here.
Parce que j'ai une ancienne carte de Vieira,
And
destructeur,
the mood is boisterous. It is a
j'aime celle-là
perfect
de la
ambiance for
plaque
the central
tournante.
characters
Je sais pas.
who are ready now to
Mais
perform.
c'est fort. Fort à la stat. Si tu as Vieira et De Sailly en défense.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard clears it away. And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Gets a good foot in there. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dembele. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hakimi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Messi gets into some space. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dembele is on his own. It's Dembele! Goal! Wolfsburg! Calm, composed, confident.
Oui, moi j'attends Robin.
Super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Just the keeper to beat! Messi! They've scored! And they're at it again!
J'aime bien avoir Robin, oui.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Wolfsburg are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He won't be happy with that one. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's a shade optimistic. Out for a throw. Mbappe. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Wolfsburg have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and Messi!
Avec les Blitz, ça sera fort, ouais.
That's really well cleared. Wolfsburg are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Dembele. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, what a ball! Now can he... And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele. In towards the back. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Wolfsburg find a position of real strength now. This possibly the last play of the half. Dembele is there, and he can get that clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And a quick announcement today.
Wolfsburg absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Wolfsburg are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're off again. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot's on here. Schlotterbeck. Hazard chasing after it. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Played towards the other side. Lahm. Gullit. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Defending was strong and firm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? But he's gone backward here. Dembele! Oh, he's been caught on it here. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He's under a lot of pressure there, and claimed it back swiftly. He has found the way through, showing good feet. The ball goes in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. And back to the goalkeeper. Lahm. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Vieira. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So is this the start of a comeback? He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they come up with here?
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Wolfsburg perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Kane. De Bruyne. Seedorf does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Gullit. So nearly the perfect ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Vermin. And he was quick to react. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Neymar's cross. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And here's the chance to counter. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. That's a decent clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Hakimi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Oh no, what has happened here? Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in.
There will be three.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Faced. He's had a shot! So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great ball, and he's in here. Lahm. Seedorf. That is ended up in no man's land. Araujo cuts out the pass. Cannavaro. And here's Dembele. Pinches it off him. Maldini tries making a foray down the right. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. And it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. Now it's Messi. He's got away. That's good play. And that could well leave a mark. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's picked his way through. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Bellingham chips it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's clever. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gullit. Shot at goal! Goal! Wolfsburg! And it's Wolfsburg who take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Wolfsburg have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's straight offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
Wolfsburg really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
There they go, hunting in packs. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Half-time getting close now. And he's lost his... And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Seedorf. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ibrahimovic! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Wolfsburg are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He has found the way through. Thuram. That is lovely. Well, we always look the favourite there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi picks it up out wide. Besiktas look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. McAllister has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Seedorf. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gullit is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's Dembele. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain
And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2, then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. He stands tall and strong. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is... It's Ibrahimovic! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive. Wolfsburg are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Gullit stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele. Dembele's... Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Gullit.
Wolfsburg find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls, and he's managed to get free, delivered across, and it's claimed by the keeper. And that has put paid to that. Messi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Thuram. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Gullit. That has not gone well. Araujo is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is... Oh, they could be caught out here! He's found a way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Kane. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And with that, the final whistle. Wolfsburg pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you, Jim?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker, a traditional number 10, but of course he had great expertise as well on set pieces.
And it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Big chance, must be! He can get that clear. In comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Chance! And another try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Good running, strong and purposeful. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Wolfsburg have their third corner. And the keeper beats it away. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in, and he's surging through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Caught offside that time. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele gets flagged offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Good ball, good take. Not the most accurate pass. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's intervened well there. Long ball looking to counter. Well, they could break here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. The pass has gone astray. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ibrahimovic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gullit! That's a half-decent try. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Davids. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Looking for options for movement. Ball driven forward. Big header! He scored! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Griezmann. India do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Decent hit from there. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Here's a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. And the finish! Well, that's a little loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but it goes for goal! Just a whisker away. Messi. Is there any... And Messi! And he's gone looking for safety. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Seedorf goes looking wide. Dembele finds himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ibrahimovic, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Wolfsburg perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's being shifted off it. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he plays one through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Irwin. Davids. Just about up to 75 minutes. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless Just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
India blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Nakamura. Number 8, Griezmann. Number 5, Cannavaro. Number 10.
That is good alertness.
Mbappe.
Looking for the run.
Coming on the field.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 23, Rafael van der Vaart.
Van der Vaart
Number 13, David Neres.
tries to play it
Number
through.
21,
Oh, super ball. Cross it goes.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Neymar. That is good strength. Pavard. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Wolfsburg have the chance to go the other way. Pavard calmly anticipates. Now it's Gullit. And this is Dembele. And it's been played through. Messi! It's in! They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's having a go! He's scored! Deep, deep into injury time! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Wolfsburg give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that's going to be a booking. Oh, that's superb. Pavard gets rid without sophistication. Araujo. And here's Seedorf. Pavard. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just
Dommage.
the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Wolfsburg just
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent. the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Lam probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Dembele. Messi is flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Kukçu. He can run onto that. Olise. Messi is herring after that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wolfsburg are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu. Now it's Olise. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's good running with the ball. Park Ji-sung crosses it into the area. Araujo tries to clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Carvajal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's a throw-in. That is good alertness. Dembele! Great chance! And that has been clubbed away. Olise. Vieira! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he's running through. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what? And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's having a go. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is expertly dealt with. We expected better, and so did he. Park Ji-sung has been caught there. It's a foul. No, that's been easily repelled. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neatly clipped into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, well measured. And Van Nistelrooy! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Added time.
Van Dijk. Great vision. Seedorf. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Van der Ven does well to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Here's face to face with the keeper. Real chance! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Here's a chance! Wolfsburg have their second corner now. Van Nistelrooy getting this one clear.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Baresi. Number 7, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 19.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 9.
Wolfsburg are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And it's Carvajal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just about up to 75 minutes. That ball looks a good one.
Wolfsburg are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Gullit.
Wolfsburg really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And Van Nistelrooy! He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Can he spark a counter here? Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. Crunching tackle. And that's gone loose. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. And this is Gullit.
Wolfsburg really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Lahm is there, and he can get that clear. Confirmation that they'll... Takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Lahm. It's played through for him. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Distributed tidily. João Neves. Played out to the right. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Looking to play him in. Pelé. It's a mighty effort. He will be livid with himself. Not the most accurate pass. Danny Vivian gets across to intercept that. João Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kupchu. And it's Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Oh, can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gullit. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He'll fancy himself from here, and this an opportunity to pull level. Mbappe! Off the post! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
An audacious attempt! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
João Neves clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
He's got away. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, that's been intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. And shifted it to the flank. Played back in. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Wolfsburg have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Gullit. Gullit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Seedorf gathers from the goal kick. Seedorf. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. He's beaten the last man. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Takes the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? They get a throw in. Closing in on goal. He's free, he has got space. Chance! He has done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Wolfsburg get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Header! No mistake! Now that looks a decent ball. No, it's come to nothing. Wolfsburg are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Yamal. Gullit. Oh, this is a... And Gullit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Decent progress down the left. And this is Pele! He's got a goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Messi, and Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Danny Vivian. And the first 45 minutes are up.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Costa Curta can get it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Yamal. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's in! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good ball out wide.
Wolfsburg have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Great chance! Really well taken goal. Wolfsburg are back in business. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe with a real chance here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these...
Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Wolfsburg! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Wolfsburg get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. Played out towards the right wing. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Half an hour gone in the second half. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, yes, it's there! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Wolfsburg take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Just eases him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Neves. Serginho cuts out the pass. That's tidy. The referee has given a corner. Wolfsburg have their second corner now. Terrific header! And that should get the job done. He's gone for goal. Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mbappe! Oh, that's incredible! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution on the field.
And now he has two.
18, Dembele. Coming on
So
to
now
replace
the
him
difference is 3.
Number 20, Sane.
Luis Suarez. And it's Neves. He's having a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it
There'll be
here.
5 minutes added time.
Yamal. Now it's Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is that. Wolfsburg have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So that's got things underway. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
He's having a shot! Oh, super find. He's one-on-one! Big chance! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So, a breakthrough already. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Schmeichel is there to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Doué. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi, and here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Wolfsburg are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Dembele. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gullit. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they can counter here. He's got away. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now the ball in. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Oh, they could break here. Wolfsburg have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Wolfsburg have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Probing pass. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Now it's Doué. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Wolfsburg are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. Looking for options for movement. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is out of play. Wolfsburg, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Seedorf, can he get on the end of this? And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi. Gullit. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kukçu. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Wolfsburg perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh no, this does not look good. Serginho. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Musiala. And it's Koundé. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bonucci makes the interception. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Xavi Alonso did just Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Thinks one through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Serginho. That's a shade optimistic. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Look at the space. Can he finish? It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Wolfsburg clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. He's got full. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a searching pass. Chips it through. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Messi. He is through here. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Batistuta threads one in. That is a great pick out. And he's cut it out. And that will be it. Wolfsburg have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ibrahimovic claiming the man of the match.
Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.